All right, let's move on. Let's talk about Daniel Levy, as he has been voted on to the European Commission. What is it? The European...
The ESA, the European Club Association.
Yeah, the European Club Association Executive Board. Levy has been voted a seat, and he's taking... whose space is he taking? Ed Woodward's space onto the board, which is interesting because he's been voted onto this ESA board, and literally 6 months ago, or however long it was, he was trying. He took Tottenham out the ESA and put them into the Super League. So I don't understand how he's got into this situation.
Yeah, well, he's gained a lot of support. It says Tottenham chairman Daniel Levy is poised to represent the Premier League at the ESA, the influential committee made of Europe's leading sides. Levy and Man City's CEO Ferran Soriano had been vying to replace Ed Woodward on the ESA board after Man United's ex-vice chairman stepped down in April after signing up to join the breakaway Super League. The Tottenham chairman was understood to have won support from Premier League clubs including Man United, Liverpool, and Arsenal, and will now stand unopposed on Tuesday afternoon. Levy's place at the top table among European clubs comes just 5 months after Spurs were one of the clubs to quit the ESA after committing to join the Super League. After a pros competition crumbled within days, 9 of the 12 clubs who agreed to join the Super League were reinstated by the ESA in August. Real Madrid, Barcelona and Juventus remain committed to the breakaway Super League. Woodward was also the ESA's representative on UEFA's Professional Football Strategy Council, although it is yet to be seen if Levy will assume this position too. So also when they're talking about Soriano, it says Soriano, the other candidate for the position, had received support from Chelsea as well as other Spanish clubs. However, it was not enough support to trump Levy for the role. So it looks like Levy's been put forward by the rest of the Premier League, apart from Chelsea. Maybe the two rich clubs tried to band together to try and get a place. But Levy supporting the interest of the balancing the books crowd, maybe. But he's now on the board, and he's going to have some sort of sway and opinions on the ESA when they make decisions and big plans and stuff like that. He's going to
try to transform the ESA into the Super League.
But he's essentially representing the Premier League, not Tottenham in the ESA. So that's important to note. But it'll be interesting to see how that affects things, because he's going to have Tottenham's interests at heart. You would have to hope anyway, as part of the ESA. So I guess, I don't know, is it a good thing?
I don't know. I don't know what he can change. I don't know what I don't know.
It's not him he can change. It's just he's part of the committee.
Vote, I guess.
Yeah, he's got a vote.
But I don't know what they kind of vote on at the ESA.
Well, they're the European Club Association, so they're part of the group that put proposals forward to UEFA and FIFA, I guess, for maybe changes to things.
They're the board that tried so vigorously to stop the Super League.
Yeah, probably, yeah. The ESA are. We had to leave the ESA to join the Super League.
You just can't make it up, could you, though? Like, he tries to... He literally takes Tottenham out of this, however long ago it was now, to try and form this new Super League. That doesn't work, and now he's been voted onto the executive board. You just can't make it up, though, can you?
Definitely, yeah. It's funny how things panned out, but it says he received support from United, Liverpool and Arsenal. North London rivalries being put aside.
Yeah, well...
Well, do you think, to be fair, how the clubs are run, Spurs are much more similar to United, Liverpool and Arsenal than City are and City are very more similar to Chelsea, aren't they? So it kind of makes sense that's how they supported each other, isn't it, I guess?
Yeah, but I just don't know what it all means, and I don't know what they can vote for, so it's hard to make a proper, kind of opinion on it, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, it can't be a bad thing, can it? Him being there, because whatever he votes for, I'm sure he'll
Levy having too much power is always a bad thing.
Too much power at Spurs, but too much power in world football. Maybe he can. I don't know. I'm trying to think out loud. Maybe he can put things forward that
unless he can get like a higher percentage of this European money coming to Tottenham and we can spend it on players. I don't know how it's going to affect us, to be honest. I really don't. How can it affect us?
Don't know. Maybe just long term, when they vote on things, he'll vote in line with Tottenham's interests.
Tottenham always to be in the Champions League. Let's do it.
Because maybe if it came to pass in the future, where they'll try to vote something in that would make Tottenham worse off, or it would benefit the bigger clubs more than Spurs. I don't know what it would be, and maybe he could have some sort of power to vote against that as a Premier League representative.
It'll be when UEFA and the ESA, when they're doing their breakaway league, their version of the Super League, then he'll make sure Tottenham are in it, and Tottenham get a lot of money for doing it. So that's what's going to happen.
Yeah, maybe something. So I don't know. It could be positive if he has Tottenham's interest at the forefront. It could be a positive thing, but I guess congratulations to him for winning the seat. I don't know.
I can't find the
Alex Samuel says, won't affect us much as a statement on Spurs' position in world football and how we are being seen as more significant. Yeah, maybe that's something to think about, because would he have been put on if he was chairman of a smaller club like West Ham or something? Maybe because he's chairman of Spurs and they're seen as a big enough team that he could be represent the Premier League with. So maybe that's something to think about.
Yeah.
And it also goes to show Levy's standing within the Premier League and board members as well. So I think that goes to show how highly thought of he is.
Maybe not when negotiating with him, but maybe in his business acumen.
Maybe they can just appreciate, him as a businessman and how tough a negotiator he is. And they even though they find him a pain in the arse to deal with, they appreciate that he's very good. From protecting Tottenham's interests, they believe he's one of the best in the business, I guess.
Maybe he'll get England 5 spots in the Champions League and the Premier League.
Maybe 7 would be nice.
Yeah. Maybe he'll get to abolish the Conference League as well.